It has been more than 50 days since Chinese actor Yu Menglong passed away. On November 5, 2025, British medium Tai William discovered in a psychic sermon that Yu Menglong's friend Guo Junchen has been murdered. William said that Guo Junchen might also have been sacrificed, as the CCP is collapsing and therefore attempting to change its fate through evil sacrifices. She said that on his birthday, October 1st, Guo Junchen received a cake with 5 blood-red peaches, which wasn't a real cake but part of a sacrificial ritual. Williams said that Guo Junchen was a witness to the Yu Menglong case, and before his death, some fake friends and fake fans wanted to frame him. These people were afraid because Guo Junchen was preparing to expose their secrets. They said he knew too much and wanted to get rid of him. Medium Deborah entered Tai Williams' live stream. Deborah said that Yu Menglong's spirit was communicating with her, telling her that 47 Chinese and Taiwanese people were being held in basements or cages, including celebrities and even children. Deborah pointed out that Guo Junchen was tortured for 20 to 48 hours before his death. A woman who tried to save him was also imprisoned in a black jail in the museum's basement. She became the 48th person imprisoned there. Tai William predicted that those who harmed Guo Junchen might use a look-alike to deceive fans, falsely claiming he had only had plastic surgery. She sensed through her psychic abilities that Guo Junchen's body might currently be in a hotel or underground. We cannot yet confirm the veracity of the news of Guo Junchen's case. However, you can compare the recent videos of Guo. These are some previous videos of Guo Junchen. I learned the cat salute today, okay? This way. Some netizens pointed out, Guo Junchen is using international hand gestures to ask for help. He's being monitored from both sides. This state-owned enterprise, Tianyu, is the KK park. Others expressed their grief and indignation. We are powerless to save a life. The devil won't officially announce his passing away this time. How terrifying. Netizens commented, he is controlled and his expression is scared. He's looking at his agent warily. It's the same terrifying look again. Some also pointed out, you can really tell by the ears, other things can be surgically altered, but the ears should be different. This is footage of Guo Junchen arriving at Ningbo Airport on November 1st, 2025. This is footage of Guo Junchen arriving in Luzhou City, Sichuan Province on November 5th. Some fans compared this photo of Guo Junchen's ears at Luzhou Airport with a photo of his ears taken on his birthday, October 1st of this year, and found they were different. Netizens commented, he's usually so cute and innocent, but this one looks menacing. Your eyes don't lie, he used to give off a pure and innocent vibe, but this person's eyes are a bit dark. And the shape of his ears is off too. This guy's eyes are completely different, sharp and sinister. Previously, netizens also discovered a set of photos of Guo Junchen that were very similar to photos previously taken by Yu Menglong. Netizens pointed out, these photos were probably taken for someone, the style is very consistent. The whole feeling is similar to the photos Yu Menglong was previously arranged to take, eerie and terrifying photos, even the poses and expressions are similar. It sends chills down my spine. I hope he's safe. My increasingly strong premonition is that he's replacing Yu Menglong, the next Yu Menglong. In July 2022, Guo in a variety TV show cried and said, I still want to confess when we were making milk tea in Xinjiang. I secretly added 3 extra spoonfuls of salt to everyone's bowl. In other words, I'm afraid that after this, you'll forget me. This statement seemed to have a hidden meaning, and his red eyes were a natural expression of his emotions. Tai William also advised Chinese celebrities to escape as soon as possible during a live broadcast, saying that China is currently hell, and the CCP is controlling Chinese people's passports and bank accounts. Now netizens not only suspect that Guo Junchen, who has just been identified, is a body double, but also that Chinese actress Chen Duling has been exposed as a body double. Incidentally, she and Yu Menglong have some connection. On November 13th, 2020, at the closing ceremony of the second China Internet Film Week, Chen Duling and Yu Menglong walked the red carpet together. Yu chivalrously helped Chen Duling with her dress. The two have also performed a wonderful 4-hand piano duet. Recently, a netizen revealed that the currently active Chen Duling is not the real person, but a high-quality body double using a silicone headgear. The netizen stated that Chen Duling in her latest birthday livestream was clearly wearing a headgear, and the wig appeared to be being pulled. This screenshot shows that when her hair was pulled unintentionally, transparent tape was found at the edge of the silicone headgear. Netizens noticed that the edge of a silicone suit was visible on the lower left side of this Chen Duling's neck. Although the edge is usually concealed by hair or clothing, it's still noticeable, and the skin tone and texture of her neck appear unnatural. This screenshot also shows her ears looking unnatural, leading to suspicions that they are silicone ears. Even the distance between her facial features has changed. The photo on the right shows Chen Duling's earlobes below her nose, but in recent photos her earlobes are level with her nose. The photo below is even more striking. This girl's earlobes are level with the top of her nose. In previous photos, Chen Duling's earlobes were above her lips. Chen Duling had a mole next to her left pupil, but recent live streams show that she doesn't have one. Furthermore, the shape of her eyes differs between the two photos. In this photo, you can see that the two people have different ear shapes and different tooth arrangements. In this comparison image, the left side is a screenshot from a video of Chen Duling attending an event on September 21st, 2025. You can see her jawline is slightly recessed and there are naturally prominent veins on her neck. However, in the photo on the right, her jawline is wider and her neck appears blurry. The real Chen Duling on the right has a swan-like neck, appearing long and slender. The person on the left, the so-called Chen Duling, has a thicker neck. The left side shows a previous photo of Chen Duling's hand. Her index and ring fingers are about the same height, and the sides of her palm are smooth with loose palm lines. The person on the right has a shorter ring finger than index finger, prominent knuckles on the side of her palm, and denser palm lines. The right side shows Chen Duling covering her face with her hand while laughing. You can see that her hands are smaller, and the portion covering her face is also smaller. However, the person on the left attending an event on October 26th of this year clearly has larger hands and covers more of her face. Furthermore, the two women have different arm lengths. When they make a heart shape with their hands, it's clear that Chen Duling's arms are longer below, while the arms of the woman at the top who recently attended an event are noticeably shorter. This photo comparing their right arms makes the difference in arm length even more obvious. The left photo is of Chen Duling at a previous event, showing her fair skin. The right photo is of the woman at a recent event whose skin appears yellowish black. This is a video of Chen Duling at an offline event in Shanghai on September 21st, 2025. This is a video from October 18th, 2025, reportedly showing Chen Duling reading fan letters on her birthday. Of course, I'm also very touched that you came to see me offline. Netizens familiar with her commented, "She really doesn't look like Chen Duling. She lacks her charm. Her voice isn't so deep and her face isn't so long. It seems like Chen Duling is also controlled by a shady agency." I boldly speculate that Chen Duling is one of the 47 people locked in the basement mentioned by the British psychic. What a terrible country, such a chaotic entertainment industry. How can people live in such a country? With evil in power, how can kind people live? Previously, a video circulated online showing the female capitalist Tian Hairong introducing sake at the Bulgari hotel table. At the same time, the sound of what appeared to be Yu Menglong being beaten could be heard from the room behind her. Now a video circulating online shows a woman believed to be Chen Duling applying makeup during her birthday livestream on October 18th. However, the background audio includes the sounds of a woman crying and speaking. "Let me go, let me go. You hit me? What are you doing? Shut up, it's disgusting." Yu Menglong. Cheng Long Se, Zai Zi Mo, Popsicle, first floor. The video contains the sound of a woman crying and speaking emotionally. The video sparked widespread astonishment online. To remain so calm amidst such a commotion during a livestream, it's like that clip of Tian Hairong tasting sake. It's terrifying. What's even more chilling is that she mentioned two names that sound very much like Yu Menglong and Zai Ziming. Netizens commented that Zai Mo was the first person to post a video after Yu Menglong's incident, saying that the screen windows in Yangguang Shandong residential complex were easy to open. Therefore, he was suspected of being involved with the person who harmed Yu Menglong. It's worth noting that psychic Deborah said Yu Menglong's spirit told her that the person who pushed him off the building was a singer named Zhao, and that the person's sunglasses reflected a scene from the crime scene. This inevitably brings to mind the singer Zhao Maiqi, who was also rumored to have attended the 17-person gathering. A photo of him wearing sunglasses circulated online, and sharp-eyed netizens noticed that the reflection in the glasses appeared to be a crime scene. Zooming in on the sunglasses, a man could be seen seemingly being hung up. Some netizens posted a picture of a bag saying they saw it in other comments, which is quite intriguing. On the surface, Zhao Maiqi is just a singer, but he was rumored to have been present at the party when Yu Menglong's incident occurred, and a medium even claimed he pushed Yu Menglong off the window, sending chills down people's spines and prompting speculation about the singer's relationship with the privileged children of high-ranking officials and entertainment industry figures at the party. Some netizens using platforms such as Tianyancha and Chi-Cha-Cha uncovered a money laundering network involving Shen Qi, Ji Guangguang, and others in which Zhao Maiqi was also implicated. Some netizens pointed out that the KK Industrial Park in Myanmar is backed by high-ranking CCP officials. Because the State Power Investment Corporation provides electricity to northern Myanmar, Shin Qi, formerly Shin Shaoshang, the controller of Tianyu Media Company Limited, was once a shareholder of State Power Investment Corporation Hebei New Energy Company Limited. The image below shows a money laundering network involving Tsai Yi-jai, allegedly the illegitimate son of Tsai Chi, who is Xi Jinping's trusted subordinate. Li Ming and another name, Ji Guangguang, Zhao Maiqi, and Li Ming's partner Xi Dao. The image shows that Li Ming serves as the legal representative of 365 companies and an executive of 676 companies, concentrated in Changsha, Hunan Province. These companies include Shangya Hospital, closely linked to the illegal human parts harvesting scandal, Sunshine Upper East Incident Location, Hunan Qijian Enterprise Management Company Limited, and Yantai Rural Commercial Bank Company Limited. Zhao Maiqi is involved with Shanghai Jichu Biotechnology Company Limited and Luo Xiao Import and Export Trading Company Limited. According to the publicly available online information, Shanghai Jichu Biotechnology Company Limited, established on May 28, 2019, is primarily engaged in scientific research and technical services, including technology development, technical consulting, and technical services in the fields of biotechnology and pharmaceutical technology. This raises questions as Zhao Maiqi was born in 1996 and is only 29 years old this year. He is a young singer. How could he be involved with companies engaged in technology development and technical consulting in the fields of biotechnology and pharmaceutical technology? On the morning of the incident, when Yu Menglong was discovered by residents of the Sunshine Shandong community, Zhao Maiqi was the first to cover Yu Menglong's head with a shirt. This indicates that he did indeed participate in the gathering. His involvement in the Yu Menglong case has led to a boycott, and his performance at Zhao Maiqi's Today is Slightly Exciting Day amusement park in Beijing, originally scheduled for October 4, 2025, has been postponed due to his sudden physical discomfort. The deeper the investigation into the Yu Menglong case goes, the more it reveals the dark side of the Chinese entertainment industry to netizens both at home and abroad. Several spiritual mediums, while communicating with Yu Menglong's spirit, expose the unknown aspects of the Chinese entertainment industry, prompting many to exclaim, "You ban you, we ban entertainment." This is footage from an early event attended by Yu Menglong. A user on the X platform, Gavinly, posted, "It's terrifying. Does anyone recognize those menacing-looking people in the back? They're probably the thugs for the real culprit." The one in the middle is rumored to have assaulted Menglong. Menglong was being stared at, looking so uneasy and pitiful. The user also pointed out, Song Yiren and Du Chang are trying to coerce Yu Menglong. Where did Yu Menglong go? He was clearly very resistant and aggrieved, which is why he kept crying. Certainly something very bad happened afterward. Some people said, Yu Menglong was so terrified he couldn't stop crying. It's so heartbreaking. How helpless must he have felt to hold back his tears like that? He must have tried countless times to call for help or escape before, but he always found himself unable to escape the clutches of evil. He could only cling to hope in that terror, hoping that one day he could escape, but ultimately he couldn't. Some netizens commented that the girl in the video, judging from her ears, doesn't look like Song Yi-ren, but rather like Han Xin, Yu Menglong's ex-girlfriend who betrayed him. Regardless of who it is, they all participated in the harm done to Yu Menglong. Some people wondered why Yu Menglong didn't choose to escape. An insider seemingly familiar with the situation offered the following explanation. Long's phone doesn't even have a SIM card, it only has WeChat. He needs to be on call and can't speak, so he can only communicate with fans through eye contact and gestures. Why is he following Du Chong? Because of the internet connection. Once he's outside the designated area, the kid doesn't even have means of communication. How can he run? Where can he go? He's penniless and has no identification. The video shows that even Yu Menglong's fans seem afraid of his agent, Du Chong. Upon seeing him walk aside, they immediately rush to ask if Yu Menglong is cold. Aren't you cold wearing these clothes? No, are you cold? It's alright, I'm worried you're cold. You're wearing so little. No. Okay. There is one editorial series, Chapter 6 of The Ultimate Goal of Communism, China Chapter, a nation built on hatred is no longer a nation, states. People are gradually realizing those who sell themselves to others get promoted and make a fortune. Those who follow the crowd can ensure temporary peace. Those who are upright and outspoken either struggle to move forward or die without a burial place, knocked to the ground and then trampled on again. The noble bell is destroyed while the worthless pot resounds. The slanderers are high-ranking, while the virtuous are unknown. The petty people gain power, the virtuous are helpless, and the whole country is thrown into chaos. This statement is perfectly applicable to the Chinese entertainment industry. Yu Menglong, a child from an ordinary family, gradually entered the entertainment industry with a beautiful dream of music and singing. He learned and studied acting from scratch, vividly interpreting each role, and he cherishes his acting career. However, in the rumored list of 17 people involved in the case, we found that there were Li Ming, Song Yi-ren, and Xin Qi, descendants of CCP elites, producer Fong Li, capital tycoon Tian Hai-rong, director Cheng Ching-song, Cai Yi-jai, rumored to be the illegitimate son of high-ranking official Cai Qi, Zhou Hao, founder and CEO and agent of Horgos Ling Yu Film and Television Media Company Limited, and actor Gao Tai-yu with a mysterious background. While some of these individuals are considered mere lackeys of the CCP elite, it reveals that for an artist from an ordinary family with no connections, advancement in the entertainment industry often involves facing the offspring of these powerful figures, directors and screenwriters with questionable sleeping orientations and so-called capitalists who only seek to exploit attractive artists. Otherwise, they risk being replaced with roles or having resources withdrawn. Kind and virtuous young people like Yu Menglong, who maintain their integrity and refuse to compromise their principles, are targeted and even end their lives. Whether it's the self-proclaimed celestial dragon beings of the CCP's elite or the directors, producers, investors, and agents seen as mere lackeys, they all seem to revel in the destruction of these artists. Yu Menglong's case has torn open a corner of the dirty and terrifying dark side of the Chinese entertainment industry, a chaotic phenomenon created by the CCP's rule. To solve all of China's problems, we need to find the root cause. The only path is to disintegrate the CCP. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.